a good restaurant or fire. But we're not going there. We're going even cooler place. We're going into the water. Lila Rue is ready. Oh, she's asleep, but wake up, honey. We're getting close. And arriving. Boat ramp. Perfect. And good, because they have bathrooms and I had to go pee-pee. I'll park here where it says no parking because it's shaded. Probably vehicle will stay idling anyway. The whole thing is red. You're not supposed to park. Idling truck while paying in there, that's okay. Past that and look at that. Let's see if these bathrooms are open. They're key coded, but I think, yep, perfect. Not too bad, pretty clean. Okay, so this is my ticket. It's here. Perfect. Just so you're wondering, it's $12. For the day, I could have come for a longer day, but it's whatever. We are parked here. Let's click it up. Locked and safe. For $12 for 24 hours. Gotta go get my boat. Can't film the whole walk because I gotta carry some stuff and carry the dog. That's always fire that with no problem. We're gonna Lila Rue, you stay there. I'm making a video. It took me, by the time they start backing out, we both back up the trailer at the same time. I parked these, went, dropped my truck, came back, everything. They just barely got their boat out. Ah, baby girl, happy, happy. Look at that pairing, like kitten. Like what? Oh, we got my window open, her window open. Can't find a towel. Yeah, oh, perfect. We do have a towel for your nails, big girl. Oh man, what a beautiful boat in there. It's okay. We're on this one. This one's faster. We know it's reliable. Happy girl, we got 2 islands. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna crank it up a little bit to like 1700. And we'll see. I have a boat in front. I don't know exactly where is the last area that you're supposed to be going slow. So normally I go all the way almost to the end of that peninsula, going super slow. But last time, before, okay, so you got 1, 2, just by that one, somebody hit it. So I hit it, and then the person behind me also hit the gas. So I don't know if the person in front of me was doing something wrong and we all did the wrong thing. I don't know. I'm gonna see this boat in front of me, what it does. That'll be great if it's just by the second pier you can go slow. I've been told I had to wait till the end of the peninsula, which is a miserable 15 minutes. See, with the whole glass enclosure, I mean, the windows are open. It's hot right now, and it's probably 82 degrees, and I'm hot. The girl is hot, come on. So we'll see what that boat does, because I see where the markers for no wake zone or 10 mile an hour are, but I don't know if you can just gun it past that. Very excited about seeing it. If he guns it, I'll gun it. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing 50 mile an hour, but you know, get me on plane, get me doing 25 instead of this idling crap. Okay, so the boat in front of me, it's about to pass the that very far away boat down there. That's definitely making a wake. It's a large boat. He's going fast. Normally all through that I'm going slow still. But that boat down there is definitely making a big wake. Maybe it's doing 15 mile an hour, something like that. We're on 14 feet. Oh, there. 14 feet. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's where we at. I don't know if that person, okay, so that guy is breaking wake. So I think after these cones, I'm gonna get going fast too. I think I also see a jet skier or a different boat, something way back there making a lot of weight. Again, that big ass boat. So yeah, maybe after that one pier in there, you can go fast. I'm gonna do that. I don't know what this person's gonna do. I think it's looking at me to see what I do too. And never cut through here. You will bitch yourself. It looks like a lot of ocean. There's not. Okay, we have another little boat past that girl. There's like a little arima down there. Large board chest pastas, those are the waves. That big cruiser down there, also making a lot of weight. I think, yeah, after these piers we can make some important improvements. And there's a boat down there going fast, going very fast. I know I gotta clean my windshield. I think I'm just gonna put it at a plane. Once I pass this, I'm waiting one more person to see what they're doing. And eventually I will clean my windows so you guys can see more. It's not too bad if I don't zoom in. I am doing about 12, which, yeah, it creates a little of a wake. But we're gonna hit it. All right, we're going slow. We're doing 30. Maybe I should do a little less. The person behind me, the girl, is going fast now, and same as the other boat. See boats going fast, left and right. We're only doing about 25, 30. And yeah, so those people behind me, they're going fast too, kind of matching my speed. That other boat down there, you can see it at a full plane. So I guess that for so long I've been going very, very slow through here for no reason. Oh well, now we know. We don't have to go slow for that long. I used to go, like say that boat had a full plane too. I used to go to the end of that peninsula going slow at like 10 miles an hour. It was miserable. So we've been going over a little over 30 miles an hour for a minute right now. I'm plowing the bow because there's definitely some rollers. You can see the water spray. There's some rollers and the phone is not gonna show. And yeah, this has been great. Because normally, like I say, I would go to the end of that peninsula before I actually hit the gas. It's a whole new ballpark on Little Roo. Beautiful boat. Look at that thing, that classic. Damn. So the whole purpose of today, me and Lilo being on the water, Anderson Island doesn't disclose if there's public boat parking. I know one marina is private. I have parked there, sorry. But you know, there's another one that doesn't say private, doesn't say yacht club, anything. So I was the nice person. I took the day off so I can be on the water here for all my friends, so we can go. Oh, I got the waves of that big ship. Basically, so I can go and see if there's a public dock or not. So yes, I have to suffer now here on this beautiful weather on the boat with my dog, and I have to drive like 2.5 hours to Anderson Island just to see if there's, you know, public docking or not. But that's okay, I'll do it for you guys, so you don't have to. Man, it's full of sea dogs, sea lions. If I see another one, I might pull over now that I'm close to Boston Harbor. I'm gonna kind of park and drift on here for a little bit so Lilo can drink some water. She's been eating the crust out of my pizza, I mean, and the toppings. Right here is Boston Harbor, which if I were to dock in there, that will save a lot of time. But the problem with that place, it's the dogs, sometimes if you don't know your ties, the ramp literally will be completely off the water. And then you have your trailer in there and you cannot pull your boat out. When I get a little closer to Boston Harbor, lower my speed. Excellent breakfast, there's still beer, alcohol. You know, they have like very good service. They're all a bunch of like teenagers, and they do a fantastic job keeping up with the marina and everything. So I'm gonna slow down here. I'm actually gonna kill it. Let's put a little in reverse to stop the drifting. There. And oh, I see a bunch of sea lions down there. That's okay, I don't want to bother them with my 2-stroke motor. But she's gonna get some water and I'm gonna film Boston Harbor while she's doing that. Nintam wawa? Yeah, the wawa? Ooh, yummy. Ooh, yummy. No, I want the pizza crust more than the water. Eventually I'll take the water. All right, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Move to Idaho, move to Montana. The politics are awful in Washington. Who gives a damn? Pacific Northwest all day long. Baby girl. A jellyfish. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to focus enough, but all the way down there you can see many very large sea lions. They put that barrier of wood and logs so the sea lions lay in there and not on people's boat, and it has worked great for years. All the kayakers, you know, right there. We call them the bicycles of the waters. They get on your way all day long and they complain about our waves. There's that girl that was boating behind me. Oh, one popped up in there. You can see it. Just, yeah, you see the head bobbing in there on center. It's another sea lion. They're everywhere here. Alright, when I proceed to start the boat, you're gonna have to hear it. No. So you lift the throttle up a little bit, touch the key, fire it up, lower the throttle, give it gas, we're moving. That easy. People are, oh my god, 2-stroke this, 2-stroke that. More reliable. That right there is a tugboat, Sea Ranger, something like that. Not a bad way to spend $100K. That island in there, that is it's Hope Island. That is a state park. Really good campgrounds, everything, but no dogs allowed, so no. Look at the tides change here. It's a full drifting. You can see the current. It's glass on some areas, and then all this water that moves like crazy. You feel like driving a car on ice. The boat just doesn't know where to kind of go. They're really annoying sailboats. Motorboats, they're just kind of power through. So, you know, you have one inlet through there, Boston Harbor on the other side. Going on this other peninsula looking thing. So here you have like 3 waterway channels. And it's like drifting. Like I said, everywhere else super calm. Right here, where they always connect, man. I came back one time with Donkey. Donkey was my other dog. This was Lulu, and it was already raining. So, you know, windshield wipers are going. We hit this section. Oh boy, they got hairy for a little bit. And some of the houses on here, they can be so pretty. Just like that, we're on the final stages of the rollers and everything else. We're on a channel now, on our way to Anderson Island. Oh man, this is, look at that weather. It is relaxing, one hand on the steering wheel. We're doing 30 miles an hour, 3,500 RPM. Not a care in the world, we're saving gas. Look at that. Ha ha! The Pacific Northwest there for you. Just stunning. Another of those $100,000 boats coming up. The I think they're called Rangers, tugboats, Sea Rangers, something like that. They're beautiful. They're really good on the Pacific Northwest. That's a big one too. We have a caddy for the shape, looks like a Bayliner. Yep, Bayliner Capri. Their cheapest model, but it puts you on the water. On a day like this, it looks like a lake. It's sunny, it's daylight. Yeah, bring your lake boat here, your open bow. You're gonna be fine. You definitely don't want to be on an open bow when the waves start happening, because they show up out of nowhere. Like I said, you have these points where the water drifts, and it's just a nightmare. You'll go from a calm to a medium chop to 3-4 foot swells out of nowhere. That beautiful coast right there, that is called Johnson Point. You can beach your boat. The houses may think they own that, but they don't. You can beach your boat in there and you're fine. Johnson Point. And this is called the Nisqually Ridge. The Nisqually Ridge is one of my favorite places on the Sound to navigate the boat. It is always calm. I have never couldn't do, you know, not above, let's say 25-30 miles an hour. It is always perfect weather, and as you're doing it on perfect weather, then you can fly on speed. You got Mount Rainier down there. Let's get rid of the pizza box because it reflects my dirty window. And so between Johnson Point, this other piece of land, we're gonna go around and we're gonna get into Anderson Island. As mentioned before, we're coming towards the end of Nisqually Ridge, which is always a beautiful water. Look at that. So this is Anderson Island. We're gonna go towards the right to reach that Oro Bay Marina. they have not answered their phone for the last 3 days. For me to figure it out, they have public docking. Because the next marina, which is at a park, which we're gonna go and dock the boat, even though I know that was private. You know, the other one, it's on a, so the park is public. You can beach your boat there, but if you dock at the marina, it's behind a closed gate. I don't know, it's weird. But we're gonna go find out some stuff here now. So that is called Devil's Head. Like I said, we're traveling through here, which is the Nisqually Ridge. And reach, like you're reaching for something. And this, whatever I just say, the devil, whatever. And this is Anderson Island already. And like I said, it takes no time. Probably I've been on the boat for less than half hour, I assume. Tops 40 minutes at best. And I've been only doing 30. Because the girl don't like to go fast. You'll see how she acts when we were going fast. See, she's unspent, disoriented, confused. She's not in love. That is 45. We're gonna give it a little more. Flying. She's not very happy. Brother, we're getting close to 50. I can trim some more. She's not happy about this. I know, 40, baby. Back to slow. Oh, very dirty section. There's like an island of just shit in there. Like driftwood and algae and all kind of stuff. Dirty through here, it's a dirty current. So right here they have this little cove, and then we had to go around that peninsula, and that's where the look at the mountain, where the Coral Marina, whatever it's called, is supposed to be at. Like I said earlier, that was the cove. Now we're getting around. So I think that Weir Marina is supposed to be here. I see 2 white buoys. I'm assuming no wake zone. Oh, sea dogs. We might have to stop and film one. I have killed the motor. Lilo, where are your friends? Up, up. Let's see if it pokes his head out. They can swim so far, so fast. That's a pretty rooster tail. When the motor was running, till coming stationary. Oh, there it was. There it is. Come here, sea dog. Come meet my land dog. You both look the same. I'm sure you're friendlier than mine. Ah, Ruru. Happy. Happy. Bark at it. You bark at it. You bark at it. Normally they're never by themselves, so it has to be another one somewhere. I wish I had something to... It's definitely swimming in this direction. You can see him swimming in this direction. Come on, come on! I wish I had a fish or something to give it. I mean, they're excellent hunters. But where's your friends? You normally are not by yourself. As I was saying, that one is there, just went under, and its friends. You can see one bobhead there, one bobhead there. Like I said, they're never by themselves. Never. Mount Rainier is absolutely beautiful. Hi, little Roo. We're surrounded by sea lions. There's one down there. Another one, two in there, the bobbleheads. You can see one of the bobbleheads in there. And the other one was trolling behind, very close to me. That's why we stopped. It was in there within like 10 feet. Oh, nice swim all the way down there. Let's see if I can focus on it. Right there, you can kind of see the one thing on the water. Yeah, I came within 10 feet of the boat, say hello. Lilo was very interested on him. And then he dove down the water. So I've been on Anderson Island many times. I have never went inside this huge cove, and apparently the marina is around the corner. Like way far deep. We still have plenty of depth. Still don't see slow down buoy signs. There is a huge line of algae that it can be super low section of water. They're still beeping at me and telling me we're going shallow, shallow, shallow. I might fire my kicker and go through here with my kicker, because I don't know if I want my main engine going through this shit. It says that I'm at 30 feet. There's a buoy, so I had to go around that side for sure. The way its inlets are. But I don't want to risk anything, so I'm gonna lower my trawler unless I can go around. I'm gonna look at a map. I don't want to put my main motor and fins and all through this, so that's why I have the little one, and we're gonna chuckle with the little motor into that marina, and we're gonna park in there and see if we get kicked out or not, or if we find somebody and we can ask if it's public or not. It is so dirty and there's logs everywhere. We're going slow because I still don't know the depth. My depth finder is there. We're going slow enough with this motor then. Not afraid of running aground at all. It's nasty, this section, but yeah, there's some marina down there. I will use my main motor to park. I don't want to park with this pile of shit. I'll keep the kicker obviously for emergencies, and these are like very little speed if I give it a juice. Yeah, she'll move this boat at 10 miles an hour, no problem, all day long. Let's go see what the depth is here. Okay, still 34 feet. And again, my first time through here, I'm not gonna risk anything. I know that if I'm from that buoy with medium tide there, I got 30 feet. Baby girl sees the land. She wants to go get in trouble. I wanna say the outer dock, if anything, because the one that has the least boats. And I see like a gate, like it can be closed with a gate, so it might be private. I'm gonna drive around and see if I find one, then there's not a gate in between, or maybe there's somebody outside on a boat. So far, all the docks They have divider gates, as you can see, and the gates are closed, so they don't seem very public. And there's a gigantic boat down there that is laying on its side. I'm gonna go take a look at that. People are using the spot of one of his bodies on here. Okay, so that gate is open, so I can probably, it says members only, but that might be the outside. This one doesn't say anything. I'm gonna keep reading stuff and see if the outer one, yeah, looks like private, super packed. Yacht clubs member only, but this outer one, I'm gonna go on the outer side and see what it says. First, I wanted to look at that thing in there. Look at these two dummies here. Sea dogs right in front of me. They just went under. Oh yeah, gigantic boat, bitch, half submerged. That's super cool. Technically speaking, I could tie to that boat and walk into shore, and I'm still tied to something. There's a very angry bird yelling at me. That dock is not connected to nothing. This one has no gate. I see a tiny camera in there, maybe. So I'm assuming that one is super private, probably for a private resident. These ones definitely look very private. And now we know. I just check everywhere, and all of those marinas, they're all private. Different clubs, different names, but they're all private. Typical yacht people, you know, they're like, don't even want to talk to you. Why are you even asking me if this is private? I pay here to not even be talked to. Fag. I'm gonna have to make friends with somebody that, you know, owns their own private dock on this island. Jeez. Hi, Rue. Very weird. They do not have docking in there. So we're gonna get out of this cove and stuff and go to the other private one. So the other private one, public park, public boat launch, public everything, no public place to put your boat, and I don't know, seems weird. You see that divider gate down there? I've gone through that a couple times. I know they have cameras. I'm not gonna do another one. They have boats. This has been on winter. We have maybe a park ranger or maybe somebody camping in there. I know this is public. You can access it through that long road up there. It's kind of rocky. I don't really want to put my transom on a fiberglass boat. I mean, I could for a little bit and let Lilo run, use the potty, maybe as a motorhome if he knows how these work. But yeah, and these are the only two kind of marina looking things. You can beach whatever you want on the Pacific Northwest, but this is not the beaching kind of boat. Especially with the tides, you don't want to... I don't even know if these mooring bolts are allowed, because if they are, I'll just tie to the mooring bolt, which is super safe, and then I just use my own dinghy, floaty, whatever to get to shore. I just don't know, Lila Roo. That's how you do it. You park on here. So I have a side anchor in there going to the front. This rear one, Lila Roo. There's the towel because I don't have sandals. So I can, no, it's not for you. It's for me. So then I can put my shoes and go there. And I'm gonna read the signs and other stuff. But it is very typical Pacific Northwest. Go and anchor anywhere you want, but because you have such a tremendous tides, you can't just leave for 6-8 hours and come back. Your boat might be floating and it's fine on the anchors, or you might be beach for a very long time. Hey, no drinky that. No drinky that. Careful. This area will make you a widow. The whole Widowmaker area. Little talk to the camp host, and yeah, apparently all this is private, even this kind of Riviera here. Look at how much the tide has come up. That I put it on the edge of the water. I just talked to the man for like 15 minutes. It's already almost on my towel. That was outside the water. Lilu, come on, we're leaving. So Anderson Island does not have public docking. The only way you're coming here is on a ferry. And that is the port for the ferry. But there's no public. That little tiny island is called Eagle Island. You're allowed to beach in that island, but that doesn't get me to Anderson Island. There you have it, that island, Eagle Island. You're free to go beaching there with your friends, make a barbecue. But Anderson Island, no public docking. Shame. So I guess there's gonna be a little change of plan. I don't know that we're gonna do electric scooters and both on the same day. I don't know if it's feasible. Unless, you know, let's say we're in Tacoma, we go to Lakewood, and then we do electric bicycles around those places. But the whole idea is to be at an island, right? Apparently people not so friendly on islands. They don't have public anything. So probably stars as public, and then, you know, the richest guy will be like, hey, I'm gonna donate this amount of money, so my other rich buddies, let's privatize this. That's why you see so many private marinas with no access to even 4 or 5 boats, you know. Leaving Anderson Island behind, I went all the way around. We got a little pontoon action here. So there's a huge dock on here that is supposed to go to something called Viewpoint Camp Retreat Center, something like that. I'll throw the name eventually. But again, probably not public. So this is Long Branch, and we're gonna get into where we were today, which is called Nisqually Ridge, and gonna motor home to Boston Harbor and then home. See these 2-foot rollers? The camera don't show them, but look at the pitch of the boat and the spray. Air, sand, air, water, air, water, air, water, air, water. That down there is Tugboat Aunties or something like that. Really good restaurant. I should coast mode the marina, but the tide is high, it's super high, so not too worried about it. And I'm getting very close to the no wake zone. I think it's right there by where the boat is decelerating. Slowly, that's the Olympia Marina. Hi, baby girl. Hi. I'm tired. I'm tired. We did a lot of running. And I play on the water. I put in a very extremely low tide. And finally we got high tide. It's now a bunch of other boats can park in there while I go get my truck. Ah, Lila, bro. I put the dog here at the third one. My trailer was here. So, come on. Like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. There's the boat. Going back home. Maybe we can convince the wife to go and do some electric scooter around the neighborhood. Keep having fun, you know. Life might be too short. Every day you gotta do something fun.